Have you ever wondered, what exactly does the Bible say about the final judgment? It's a question that has intrigued minds for centuries, sparking debates and discussions among scholars and laymen alike. The final judgment, as portrayed in the Bible, is a day of reckoning, a time when every human will stand before the divine tribunal. This is not a concept to be taken lightly. It's an event that carries profound significance, resonating deeply within the essence of our human understanding of justice, morality, and the very nature of existence. It's a reflection of the ultimate divine authority that reigns over us all, a testament to the omnipotence and omniscience of the divine. From a religious perspective, understanding the concept of the final judgment is crucial. It's a cornerstone of faith, a defining element of many religious doctrines, and a key to unlocking the mysteries of life and beyond. So, let's dive deeper into the scriptures to understand this concept. The New Testament, particularly the Gospels, provides some of the most vivid descriptions of the final judgment. Diving deep into the Gospels, we come across several references to the final judgment. One such reference that stands out is in the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 25, verses 31 to 46. Here, Jesus himself speaks of his glorious return and the ensuing judgment of the nations. This passage paints a vivid picture where the Son of Man, that is Jesus, comes in all his glory, accompanied by all the angels. He then sits on his throne and all nations are gathered before him. He separates them, much like a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. In this grand event, Jesus presents the righteous, symbolized as the sheep on his right, with eternal life. This is their reward for their faith and for living out that faith through acts of love and mercy. They are the ones who fed the hungry, gave drink to the thirsty, welcomed the stranger, clothed the naked, took care of the sick, and visited those in prison. On the other hand, the unrighteous, symbolized as the goats on his left, are sent away to eternal punishment. These are the ones who, despite seeing their fellow humans in need, chose not to act. They did not feed the hungry, give drink to the thirsty, welcome the stranger, clothe the naked, care for the sick, or visit those in prison. This separation of the righteous from the unrighteous and the corresponding rewards or punishments highlight the criticality of faith in Jesus and the imperative of living out that faith in tangible acts of love and mercy. These scriptures underscore that faith is not merely a matter of belief, but it is intrinsically linked to our actions, our choices, and how we treat one another. As we see, the Gospels provide a clear and compelling image of the final judgment. But the Gospels aren't the only books in the Bible that mention the final judgment. As we delve deeper into the Bible, we find that the book of Revelation also paints a vivid image of this event, describing a great white throne judgment. This resonates with the Gospel's depiction, reinforcing the universal nature of the judgment and the finality of its outcomes. In the book of Revelation, every person, regardless of their status on earth, stands before this great white throne to be judged. It's an ultimate reckoning where deeds done in life are weighed. Similar to the Gospels, the book of Revelation emphasizes that this judgment is universal and inescapable, and its results are final and everlasting. The consistency of these themes across different books of the Bible underscores the significance of the final judgment in biblical eschatology. It's not just a fleeting reference, but a recurrent theme that permeates the sacred text. From these passages, it's clear that the final judgment is a significant event in biblical eschatology. So, what have we learned about the final judgment, according to the Bible? Let's take a moment to sum up the key points. The final judgment, as the Bible describes it, is a universal and final reckoning. Everyone, regardless of who they are or where they're from, will face this judgment. The righteous and the unrighteous will be separated, with each group receiving their due. This judgment isn't temporary, but eternal, marking the definitive end of the earthly journey. The Bible places great emphasis on the role of faith and good deeds in determining our fate at the final judgment. It teaches us that our actions in this life, guided by our faith, can have eternal consequences. And let's not forget that these teachings are not just about what awaits us in the afterlife. They also offer practical guidance for how we live our lives today. Remember, These teachings offer not just a glimpse into the future, but also guidance for how we live our lives today.